Welcome to Lower Here, episode 101. Folks, we have a special guest. His name is LocalH. Why don't you tell us about who you are, H?
What's up, Art? So my name's Scott, and I've been playing this game since a month before GH2 came out. October 2006.
Oh, I didn't know you were late to the game.
Yeah, I was a little bit late to the game, but not too
So was
much. I did get in on GH1, at least, so.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I used to work at Walmart. I saw the game on display because they were ramping up for GH2 coming out in a little bit. And I was like, that looks cool as shit. So I picked it up, started playing it on my breaks and lunch and shit. And the next thing I know, I got a PS2 and Guitar Hero. And then I get GH2 on launch night. Like, I was there at midnight when they brought the shit out.
Those were the best days, man. Like the midnight releases where like hundreds of people are at your stores. It was so fucking cool. That's not a thing that happens really anymore.
Yeah, especially with the big ass GH2 bundle boxes, with the SG in them.
Yeah.
That shit was great.
Oh yeah.
I was only ever at one midnight release.
I want to say they're still doing like midnight releases for games. Like they are like at GameStops. Like they try to keep that culture alive.
They try. It's not as culturally relevant.
It's not as relevant anymore because you can just go get that shit digitally, or you order it on Amazon. It gets to your door sometimes early, sometimes late, but like or the day of. You know what I mean?
Like I heard that Target's even getting rid of Xbox shelf space. So like,
been seeing that.
Holy shit!
Physical
Xbox is just gone. In Target,
pre-order, click on a website.
Yeah.
Okay, no, Xbox is gonna die. Like it's gonna be gone, right?
It's looking bad.
That's what it's looking like.
It's looking a little grim. I don't like to doom and gloom about it, but they've been really mishandling a lot of shit.
You say something about doom and grim doomer, Xbox 360, bad update.
This is true. The
Xbox 360 will live forever.
What's it supposed to be? Like an avatar exploit or something, I think.
Yeah, a bad avatar.
Yeah, you just load an avatar.
It's just crazy.
That's it.
2025, man, we eating good out here.
We really
and
are.
we get Clone Hero on 360.
The 2020s, we've been eating good.
But it only supports Wave.
It only supports for now. Maybe. Perhaps, maybe.
But it exists.
We'll see what happens.
Crazy
it exists.
In the first place.
It's real and it works.
And it actually works. And it's like 60 hertz Clone Hero on PC.
Yeah,
with
and
like
it feels
pretty much perfect
good.
VSync.
Mm-hmm. I do have to add a little bit of audio calibration by default, like 90 milliseconds on my setup. But
same.
Who cares?
I was playing an old chart that was definitely made in feedback, and so I had
You can always tell.
No, literally, I had to put 200 milliseconds of lag. It was Blackout City by Anamanaguchi. It was the Tasty's chart of it, and I played it on CH360. And I was like, oh my god, it's so out of sync.
Yep, good old feedback and the natural 200 millisecond delay.
Here's my question. As somebody who hasn't played Clone Hero on 360 yet, did it feel like the classic customs? Like, because it was on console, because it's, a little...
This is what it felt like. It feels like Guitar...
It was crazy.
It feels like Guitar Hero 3 PC VSync 60. That's what it feels like.
That sounds
so it's
nice.
Different. It's different if you were... I mean, you could say it feels better, but I think to me it felt exactly like Guitar Hero 3 PC 2008. Like Scott, you remember what that feels like? Yeah. Because we were all there. Fucking Like I remember playing that as a kid, and I was like, "There's like a little bit of input lag," and they're like, "Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine." I'm like, "No, there's a little bit of input lag. There's a little bit of input lag.
Work.
No, it doesn't work."
5 milliseconds.
And then
fuck you.
And that's when, like, Exile and Shade and Deadhead disabled VSync, and, like, they're like, yeah, the game feels much better. I'm like, I know I'm not fucking crazy. And they're like, oh, yeah, you try to record with fraps, then it gets shot down to 60 again. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, so I'm not insane in thinking that there's something
fraps
wrong
lower
with
than 60,
does.
you're right. Yeah,
that's what VSync does. It just delays the frame, and then you're like,
oh,
well, that's at least up to 16 milliseconds,
Like VSync is different now though with different refresh rates and shit. Like you get 120 hertz displays, 144, 165, 180, 200, 240.
Yeah,
like
VSync
is different.
60 hertz
in the old days.
60
hertz.
Like,
yeah, that was
There's like inherent like 10 milliseconds lag. If it takes like 5 milliseconds to calculate the frame, then that's just wasted time at that point.
Yeah, and that's perceptible. You can feel that if you're attuned enough.
Yes.
If you got the A big enough to feel this type of shit, you can feel it.
and honestly, and no. No, and circumcision, right?
Oh yes,
If you're circumcised and
I'm locked in there.
Jason.
What's the circumcision one? Is this a new one I haven't heard about?
This is a
I
new
haven't
one.
heard this.
This is a new one.
You might fill me in on this?
Yeah, if you're circumcised, you
Trump.
don't have autism.
Not like that.
It's Trump.
No.
Okay, so
Bro,
Tylenol and circumcision.
Yes.
I'm
so,
fucked.
Yeah, it's not looking good for me.
Fuck too, bro. It's not looking great. No, okay, so going back before we started talking about that.
Yeah, anyways.
No, talking about the
Yes.
A, having enough A to get really good at 10 milliseconds lag, dude. One of my favorites I don't know if it's lost to time, is Gamo's The Butcher FC on GH3 VSync.
It's
Which
too
one
hard to
has
find
channels?
anything.
Is that on again?
Yeah, it's so
I
hard to
don't
find
know.
anything for
I
it.
think it's
Yeah,
gone.
which channel is it on? Potentially,
It
was-
had like 50 million channels.
It
Is
was
it
on
on-
his OG channel. It was on his OG channel,
Oh,
so
it's
it's
OG
gone.
channel.
Yeah,
It's gone.
Yeah, it's probably gone then.
But Bo probably
Roll one
has it
out.
fucking, got it recorded or something on his iPod Touch.
Yeah.
That's probably, you
Sure.
know, what's going on. But,
Classic.
yeah, no, like, if you want to know what, like, the hardest FC was ever done on an engine similar to CH360 is The Butcher by fucking Rusty Cooley.
Rusty
And
Cooley?
No.
is the Adohu chart. The Adohu chart of that. Disgusting.
Oh,
Dohu Church brutal.
That is hard as fuck, yeah.
Yeah. But
Sounds
let's,
awful.
I think we're
Well,
jumping
those
ahead a
charts in
little bit too
general are
much.
hard.
Yeah, we're jumping ahead just a little bit too far in the headlines, or in the timeline. But
Oh,
Scott,
yeah.
I remember first seeing your stuff when you slowed the highway down to 0.01% speed.
Oh, yeah, for like Jordan and Charles
Yeah.
and Freebird. I think I
It was-
did.
It was great, like thumbnail clickbait back
It was.
in 2007.
I remember
It was
seeing
That shit
fantastic.
those
is such
videos.
ass quality now.
It is, but back in the day, it was capture cards. So it was like, whoa! But
Yeah.
Whoa,
I
looks
remember
so good.
watching those videos at my grandparents' house because they had high-speed
shit.
internet at the time, and at home I still had dial-up, so I couldn't watch
Oh,
YouTube
God.
videos very well. So we would go to Grandpa and Grandma's house so I could watch YouTube videos. And that was
Holy
one of
shit,
them.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I remember somebody
Yeah.
stole one of them one time. And, like,
Oh,
I went
definitely.
to their channel and like bitched them out, and they took it down. I was
Hey,
like,
that
"Hey, yo,
was
this
so
is my
common.
fucking video."
That's my
What are you
fretboard.
doing?
Look, see, or I think that's when you started putting your own like custom texture fretboard or something.
Yeah, I had one
Just so
with
you can
me
tell.
sitting in my old car, just like flipping the camera off.
Yeah, it's the H flipping
That's a
off.
classic-
That shit's
that's a classic
The classic. That's
Yeah.
the classic. Yep.
Hey, here you go, dear viewers. I'm showing the video now of Local H's old video from 18 years ago, June 17th, 2007. It was uploaded of Jordan with
This is
0.1x
18 now,
track
good
speed.
Lord.
18 years
This
plus
old.
video's
years, man.
18. Yeah.
That video is ineligible for Google's AI age verification. The video itself.
The video itself is 18. That's fucked. I hate that. But this is what it looked like. This is what Jordan looks like.
Oh, it's such
Yeah.
a fucking clusterfuck.
This
But
was
if you could play that on
before.
performance mode, you would be able to play it.
This
Yeah,
was
theoretically.
uploaded in widescreen before YouTube had widescreen, didn't it?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
There was I uploaded it in 4:3 at first, but I
Yeah.
found out about a way. There was like a tag you could put to make it widescreen.
Yeah.
And
Oh my
I
God.
did that,
Yes.
and then
It was like-
apparently gone. now. It just
NYT
doesn't fucking
video
work anymore.
16:9 something.
Yeah.
That was the tag you could add. It's the same like and format equals 18 at
Yeah.
the end of the link.
Ampersand
it was
it's
like
playing
18 equals 18.
widescreen.
yeah, if
Even
Yeah,
though
no,
it's
you
CRT,
just
I
always
used to
want
play
widescreen.
on widescreen because it like shrinks it in a little bit. You know.
And it like kind of sometimes makes the notes a little bit better to read. I used to do the
Yeah.
same thing too. Yeah, I did that with.
Yeah.
I used to do that with all the games past World Tour. I think I would play widescreen on a CRT on my 360, and so I was like, yeah, I can read shit better, and then I can capture it better, and it looks really nice. But yeah,
I saw the Arby's. We have the meats in the background.
Don't mind that.
Hey, nowhere's no.
nowhere's no.
Nowhere snow. Exactly. Well, it's funny. My first interaction with Scott, we found out was on Score Hero. We didn't even know each other. I think I had posted a thread because Scott was I asking about Trogdor?
You might have been. I participated in a lot of that like really old discussion back then.
Yeah,
Trying to
I
figure out,
posted like a thread
what's
on
it got to do
Score
with the
Hero.
frame rates and shit.
Yeah, like asking like why Trogdor is impossible, and like Scott commented, and keep in mind this is probably like early 2010s if I had to guess. Like
Yeah.
it was a long time.
So the Dark
ago.
Ages. Was it the Dark Ages?
It was like the beginning of the Dark Ages, where like we stopped getting shit, basically.
Yeah, and then so like new people were just going around like studying lore and figuring shit out.
Yeah, I mean, like questions. I was always on Score Hero, but I never really talked on Score Hero, and so I think that I was just like, oh, I want to know more about Trogdor. Like, I'm confused as to why this is a problem. And then Scott had like his technical analysis, and I would also I tried to make GH1 ISOs with, what was it called, GH Wizard? Was that the program?
Hey, that program's goated. GH Wizard is goated.
GH1 customs were weird before Onyx.
Well, okay, so I think I wasn't trying to do customs initially. I was just trying to change the track speed with GH Wizard. And every ISO I burned never worked. And so I went on Score Hero. I was like, guys, I just want to play GH1 with hyperspeed, please. Like, and I never got an answer.
I don't remember if Guitar Wizard ever actually supported GH1. Like, maybe it did.
It did.
I don't remember.
It did.
It did, and it didn't work very well. It would break very. It was very. I was surprised because I didn't think that it was gonna work, and then it did, and the hyperspeed still worked. But it, like, if you tried to build it and then you tried to play on it for a while, something was gonna break. So like, it wasn't great. It was still very much a 2 and 80s program.
GH1 was very scuffed to mod back then, anyway. Like
even this day,
Like in the very beginning days, all you could do was inject your MIDI and VGS in. That's all you could change, you know. So it took a special program that like you had to build the VGSs. I've still got that program actually. It's called GH Utils, and it was like a Java thing.
Of course.
Is it Guitar Hero 2?
Right? That was actually before my time too, because I didn't get into it until like right before GH2, you know. And this was maybe a month before I was getting into it.
Yeah, the only name that rings a bell when we talk about GH1 modding pre-GH2 is fucking Riff. So it's rest in peace. Rest in peace to Riff, man.
Yeah, rest in peace. That's sad.
He never even got to see
the results of what he grandfathered, you know.
Yeah.
He made the very first custom, fucking the Stroke.
Yep, the Stroke.
Billy Squire.
Yep.
Billy Squire, the
We
Stroke.
talked about this before in the show, but I'll pull it up again because it's
always.
Isn't it on the accomplishment thread?
I think it was. I think it was on the
Square accomplishment thread. Yeah.
And we didn't know he passed for like the longest time, but like apparently he also did a lot of like new one shit. It was like a weird like DVD/console thing. Basically, it was a DVD player, but it also had like game console capabilities. And
wait, like fucking Philips CDI?
Kind of like that, but newer. It was called New One, N-U-O-N. And he did some hacking on that. I think it may have even had like an NES or a Genesis emulator built into it.
There's a homebrew scene?
I don't remember exactly, but he apparently, because I was looking up, because Riff 6809.
Yep.
And I looked at it, and that username is funny, because that's like an old-ass CPU from like the 80s. But he had a brain aneurysm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was an older guy, too, I think.
I never talked to him. I was
man.
still green by the time he was already long past the stroke.
Well, you know, Scott, it's worth mentioning that, you know, your roots of messing with games on online communities goes earlier than Guitar Hero.
Very much so. I used to be in the Sonic scene. Like hardcore.
Here we go.
Like I ran before Sonic 2 Retro. I ran when Simon Y left. He had left way back, and then he came back and started a forum. And when he wanted to leave again, I was already basically an administrator at that point anyway, me and a couple others, and he asked who wants to take it over. So I took it over for a short while. I was involved a little bit. Of course, they took that scene far further than I was ever involved. But I was one of the first ones to say if you can disassemble the game and figure out how it works that way, you can make better mods. And that's like a staple of what they do now, and on the Genesis games especially.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Well, it was called the Sonic 2 beta page back then, right?
Yep.
Because that was like that was the holy grail. That whole story is insane. It's like, I just found this stolen fucking ROM on some Chinese page on like the 80th page of Google.
Yeah.
It's pretty nuts, you know?
Because
that was stolen from Toy Fair, right? That cartridge?
I don't remember exactly. I think there's so many conflicting stories, and it's been a long time. But like, I heard reports that somebody like got access to Sega's BBS. I heard reports that it was a stolen cartridge. I don't really know at this point, and I don't know if anybody truly does, except for the people who were there at
the ones who did it
at the time, the ones who stole it. Yeah,
whoever committed this gaming espionage.
But it's funny because like that's not the only beta Sonic ROM that got out. Like in the scene, like there's a group that came from the Commodore 64. They're called Sensor Design, and they did a bunch of different releases on different consoles at one point too. And one of the ROMs they released was Sonic 2 before it came out, and it was like a later beta than the famous Simon Y beta. Like there's actually a very slim timetable and when it can be dated because of other builds that we have and when they're dated. So it's like, I say we have, like I'm really part of that anymore. But
that's fair.
I was a big part of that community at one point. Like the Nick Arcade beta, I personally contributed $300 to buying that cartridge as a group buy.
Ooh, that's crazy.
So that it could get dumped, yeah.
Well, that was
that's
a big
fucking
deal.
the $300
that was the
club.
earliest one. That was the earliest, the $300.
That build is so scuffed.
It is. Well, it's Sonic 1 with dipping salts.
Well, that's why the collision is all messed up, right, on Green Hill. Because
they hadn't
the collision
fully
data
converted.
from Sonic 1.
Yeah, they hadn't fully converted it yet. It was just like a placeholder.
Oh god,
slot.
it's like GH2 fucking OEM. PlayStation Magazine. Yeah, that was it.
Oh god, yeah, the OPM build.
OPM, not OPM Guitar Hero 2. Jesus Christ.
The
man.
4-song demo, yeah, the fabled 4-song
fucking
demo.
busted. Oh yeah, the calibration where it's just a fucking ticker. And you just
it's just
bring
a
it up and
slider,
down.
you
It's
said.
not even even like numbers
There's no
or anything.
calibration, like
Nope. There's widescreen
measure.
and progressive scan.
Yeah,
Harmonix is thinking
there's both
ahead,
of those.
man.
and there's drum gems.
There's
Yes,
drum
that's
gems.
true. That's very
Yes.
true.
There is drum gems.
Yes.
Which are preserved in GH2 Deluxe. It's
Thank
there.
God.
And playable.
It is right there.
Yes.
And it's playable. Yeah. I played fucking I think I played Colors on it. I played Colors,
God.
bro.
Why?
I tried
I
to.
remember
I
Jake's
tried to play
video when we
Colors.
first got that working, man. Like
Yeah,
Hey, Chop
yeah.
that was
Suey.
fucking crazy. Just yeah.
Chop Suey. Yep.
Well,
and
the
then
scuff
Jake,
part
you had
about
a
it
video
was you
too?
couldn't flam anything.
No,
No,
you
Well,
need,
I
like,
remember.
dead
It
acid.
had to hit it like a cord.
Yeah,
No,
like a
but what's
DualShock cord.
crazy? What's crazy is that there is leeway with DualShock cords, though. So it's like
Not as much as
you
you
do,
want with drums, though.
Not as much as you want, but there's more than you think. It's not like
Yeah.
completely dead on. Like I was not stoked about playing drums on there because I was like, oh yeah, what if the timing window like it's just so strong? But it's not bad. It really isn't that.
It's
bad.
an enjoyable experience for the novelty of it. It would never
Yeah.
be a serious drum game, but the fact
No
it's
fucking
possible
way.
is cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's a funny story because I mean, from that we know that they were like working on drum shit like really early on.
Really early. Yeah, like
Now,
not
if you-
super long after
2006.
GH1.
If you
Yeah.
remember that one big ass article, like the oral history of Guitar Hero or whatever it
Yeah.
was called, you know,
Mhm.
Device
they
one,
meant they mentioned that they wanted to do band stuff early, and Activision asked them to go back to focus on guitar. And the reason I'm looking away is because I'm looking up the date from in every version of GH2 that exists, every single build, there's 2 version dates in them. One of them is GH2 version, and that goes with the build of GH2 it is. But there's this little file called bandversion.dta. And in every single build, it says 060302_A.
So that would
Alright, so
imply either
March
February
2nd.
3rd or March 2nd.
It's always month first in
Okay.
these, so it's March 2nd. And it's the second build because of the A that they built that day. Because we know that from the way, the pictures we saw. Remember the binders?
Mm-hmm.
The binders.
The fabled binders.
We looked for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of discs in that are like,
Don't say that.
I'm kidding. This is a joke. This is a joke for legal reasons. This is a joke.
we can talk about the picture. We can talk about the picture.
Yeah, we can talk about the picture. No, but like
Definitely
it's
would
us
never
that-
say go storm the Harmonix headquarters and steal it.
Oh,
That's
no,
a joke.
no.
That for legal reasons
No.
we're joking. Don't do that.
No,
but
okay. So
seriously,
what was
where are we
it?
gonna go? No, I'm just kidding.
No, but it would be really
No,
cool. It's like
wouldn't be
it's
cool.
like that Trevor Moore bit. It's like it's insanely
Yeah,
illegal
it's
to
like-
say I want to kill the president. But me saying that is
in
illegal.
my-
And bro, we're on
is illegal.
Discord. Hey, shut up.
In
We're on
Minecraft.
Discord now, bro. Hey, no, they patched that out too. They patched that shit out too, bro. They patched it out.
Oh,
All right.
They patched that out.
new update.
That's a
Yeah.
fun
On the
way to
real-
say that.
On the
Yeah,
real though, yeah,
That's the build I think is the very last build they actually had on hand that had whatever they had for drums up to that point. Because
March 2nd,
band,
2006.
I think if Activision hadn't interfered, those meddling executives, then we'd have got Rock Band a year earlier in 2006. I believe that
Maybe.
with every
At least we would have had drums in Guitar Hero, and like that would have been really, really fucking cool.
I found
because
the
it
picture
says
of the
band
binder.
version, and that's from
Yeah.
2006 band version, and
Yeah,
that's the same file name they used in all the Rock Band games for its version strings. Band
Makes sense.
_version.dta.
Yeah,
It's all Milo.
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
Oh
I wouldn't
my
be
God.
surprised if like they made that to like pitch it and be like, hey, like we want to do drums, and the
Activision's like, "Fuck you."
execs were like, not right now.
We want to milk another guitar game.
Yeah, you already have a guitar
They got
built.
two
We already
more.
know how to
Three
manufacture
more.
those.
Three
make them a drum
motherfuckers.
set.
yeah, they got 3. Yep. Man, can you imagine if GH3 had fucking drums though? Like,
Dude.
Oh,
and it was
God.
Harmonix. So it was
That would
Guitar
be
Hero
fucking
3
sick.
Guitar Hero
That would
3
be fucking sick.
Rockpocalypse, Guitar Hero 3 with
Oh,
drums.
God.
Yeah, if
And
they
yeah,
were able to do that.
with
Yeah.
breaking the law,
Too bad.
law, dude.
Too bad they couldn't actually do some code for that, because that would have been sick to see.
I know.
I'm so
But I think
curious.
whatever they would have done for that basically ended up turning into Rock Band 1 anyway, so
yeah.
at that point.
Okay, think about the Guitar Hero 3 set list though, right? Think about how much they would have had to change because like the difficulty curve for drums, right? That was a problem they had with the World Tour, right?
Mhm.
If you had to have more songs available to have different difficulties for each instrument because they were expanding. So the Guitar Hero 3 set list that's so iconic would have been way different if we had drums.
Very likely.
Very much.
I wonder if that would have negatively affected the game. That's not, I've
Maybe.
never considered it that way, but like
Maybe
if
they
we
would
got
have burned
drums
some of-
earlier.
Maybe they would have burned some of those songs and put them in GH3 instead of what we got, if they had done that.
I don't know. I like the Rock Band 1 set list, though. They did a good job with it. So if that would have been the Guitar Hero 3
Yeah.
set list, that would have been the iconic set list as well, I think. Because I think Rock Band 1's an oft-overlooked set list, personally. People
Rock
always
Band
say,
1?
Rock Band 2. Oh, I love the Rock Band 2 set list. Rock Band 1 had a really
I
good
came
set list,
around-
full of bangers.
I came around to Rock Band 1 and I was like,
it's
yeah,
not
you know
bad
what?
at all.
For its time, this is the most 2007 game ever. It's
great.
It's so good.
It's so
Like,
good.
Okay.
Well,
I
Rock
think
Band
there's some
2
real
was
standouts on that.
Rock Band 2 was almost more anticipated in some ways because there was a bunch of leaks, alleged leaks along the way and stuff.
Mhm.
Like somebody recently in Milohax linked the Rock Band 2 thread, like leading up to release in Score Hero on the
Ooh.
Rock Band side. And
Ooh.
I might have it still, I don't know. But it was basically just like a lot of the images were dead and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, it was an interesting read. Like I literally over the course of a couple of days just would read like a page or two of it, over a few days.
It's really
And
cool
it
just
was
like looking through old
crazy.
Score Hero threads in the first place, just because Score Hero's still around and all the old shit's still there. I can go find the first LocalH post. That was from
Probably, yeah.
like
Probably just-
the night Guitar Hero 2 came out or something like that, or like close to it,
Uh,
October 31st.
I don't remember. It was probably me just introducing myself to the site, I guess.
You were, yeah. Sup, name's Scott. Also go
crazy.
by any local, or just H. So you may be familiar with the LocalH band that I took the nickname from.
Fun
That's your
fact.
first
Assuming that's
photo
going to be on the screen for a minute too, right?
I didn't put it on the screen yet, but I will.
Okay.
There it is, in case you want to see it.
I
That's what
figured you
Score Hero
already
looks
did.
like. I wasn't gonna. It's too hard to see. There's a lot of text. Score Hero is very much a 2000s forum.
Oh, yeah.
The kids
Yeah,
nowadays would
it's
never
like-
survive a day in a forum.
It's
They
very
would be
weird
like, how
on
do
a
you even
phone.
use this? Like,
It's very weird on a phone.
Yes, it is.
it's
Yeah.
not formatted for
Not
mobile
built
at
for
all.
that.
I would imagine.
Mobile phones having internet access like this back in 2006 when this was built? Hell no.
But
Even
yeah,
in
like,
2010.
here's the
Yeah.
old Rock Band. I just posted this in the chat. That's the Rock Band 2 info rumors thread from Score Hero. The Rock Band side, which a lot of people forget that. A
Yeah,
lot of
dude.
forget
People.
that Rock
There have been
Band-
multiple
Yeah,
times
there
where
was
people have
two
asked me.
ads.
People have asked me like, how do I find the Rock Band stuff on Score Hero? It's like, bro, look at the top right.
Rock Band dot
Click
school.
the
Yep,
thing in
yep.
the
Yeah.
top right hand corner of the screen. right
Peeking
here.
through.
Click on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I
That's always
participate more
how it's
on
been,
the
baby.
more on the
Always.
GH side, but
Yes. Guitar's
I
always
kind
been
of
the bigger
dropped
side.
off. I kind of dropped off for a little while, and then I got back into it through going to a meetup at Jeremy's, J Duran's, like in January 2016, which I remember we streamed, and Alec actually dropped by because I remember that. You were like, yeah, I remember you. You brought up the video. I think you brought up one of those slow speed videos or something that I'd done. So I did a few things. I was also the first one to make GH2 use a different save file.
Dude, your work on how you shit like that, that's what I know you best for. Is that
people used to clobber their shit with customs. They'd have their normal save file with their actual scores, and they'd put some like fucking like Goliath through the fire and flames in, and fucking get like 400,000 on a slot where they shouldn't, and well, their scores are now fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember. What was it, Ben? He was playing like Operation Ground and Pound, and he replaced like Freya or some shit. And he was like, my score's ruined because we let the memory card in or something.
That's funny.
So
it's crazy how good. It's crazy how good he is at the game, still being 9 years old.
Yeah. Yeah. I remembered, Scott, like I found your GH1 proto videos that you had re-uploaded from. It was GameSpot, right?
Yeah, it was.
Those were
Although
GameSpot
I think in
videos.
one of the videos I put GameStop because I was.
By the way,
dumbass.
I just pulled up the Beverly 2 video, Operation Ground and Pound. It was Elephant Bones.
Elephant Bones. Okay. Yeah.
Bro got like 500K on Elephant Bones.
Yeah. Just absolutely decimated the previous score, and it just will never be beat. Never will be beat again.
Mm-hmm.
So okay. So I'm looking at this Rock Band 2 thread, and you know what? This is bringing up some old memories. It's bringing up some old memories because I remember Dupian and Corporal Greg. They got the game early, and they were just putting up videos of the charts, and everyone was like, "What the fuck? Holy shit!"
It was
like,
a different time, man.
It was crazy, man. It was crazy.
So good.
Yeah. No, and I think that was probably around the time where it was just all the games were coming out so fast, and I was like, "Fuck, I can't get them all right away."
This thread is so fascinating to read through just over time, like, given what we know of the game since it's so long ago now. It's
of course, Elliot's...
Because you can see some of the information is just like... You can see some of the information is just, like, dead on, even though, like, there's all kinds of bullshit in there, too.
Yeah, Hyperspeed returns. It's called Breakneck Speed.
Yep.
Yeah! We're fucking back!
And it was funny because there was also a point in the thread where people were getting Dan Sussman and Dan Schmidt confused.
Oh, two Dans. Dan Sussman is not Dan Schmidt. Dan Schmidt. Didn't Dan Schmidt make the Beat Matcher?
He did. He coded the Beat Matcher for 1, 2, and then Rock Band. I don't know how far through Rock Band he went. At least Rock Band 1 I'm pretty sure he was involved with, and at least I'm pretty sure from this thread, Rock Band 2 as well. But I don't know if he was still with him with Rock Band 3.
Yeah,
he has a website. DFan is what he goes by on Score Hero. So
I just found him in here. Yeah, he said if you're having more difficulty playing Rock Band and Guitar Hero 2, you probably need to recalibrate.
Yeah, because it's the same basic engine. Like guitar is literally the same between the two, except for the hammer-on chords.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and they were broken anyway.
Yeah, they're broken on patch
on release. That's true.
Then they got fixed later. How'd they do that? I don't know.
Yeah.
No idea.
Go look.
But only in Rock Band 2, and then they never fixed it in Lego.
Yeah.
Did Beatles have the problem, or did it even have any hammer-on
I
chords?
think Beatles had the problem, perhaps, and then it was fixed in Green Day.
Okay, I don't know. Lego Rock Band definitely had it though, because I could feel that, and why they never
got
fixed why they built it off of V1.0 Rock Band 2 and never applied fixes. It's beyond me.
Hey, hold on. We're talking about
my
Lego.
Homies hate Fusion.
I know you had nothing to do with this, Scott, but I did want to bring this up for all of us. What the fuck is Lego Rock Band Ultimate? Oh my god!
People are going nuts. This is a whole set I didn't know anything about.
Like something, I think they might have changed names, but if any of y'all remember Big L in the old Milohax days, like,
yeah,
he even got busted like cheating with like I think.
It was Rock Band 3 Pro Guitar.
Autoplay or some kind of weird shit where you could play Pro Guitar on like a 5-lane controller. I think this is his stuff, or her, I don't even know. But it's apparently pretty decent.
Yeah.
I've seen screenshots.
I haven't tried it yet. But it's apparently like... The only thing was they kind of tried to say at the beginning it wasn't associated with any mods. existing mods when like clearly half the stuff was like at least conceptually borrowed from deluxe mods.
Yeah,
But
it's very
they
similar
took care of that.
conceptually, a lot of similar stuff.
And when JNAC looked into it, the code was a little bit different. Like they didn't just rip it off. So I want.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to start anything here or anything. I really think it was an interesting poll just because it is Milo. And, you know, we got Scott on, and I did want to talk about this because we, like,
this is something that's flown under all of our radars. I never knew about this.
The radar.
The Synchrony person has been doing this for, like, a year at least. They have the Beatles Rock Band Ultimate, Green Day Rock Band Ultimate, Rock Band 1 Wii Ultimate. Like, and these have been going on for the past year. You can go on their YouTube channel, and you can go look at all,
I've heard about
Rock
Band 1 Ultimate. I've heard about Rock Band 1 Ultimate, but I didn't know about Lego Rock Band Ultimate and how it was changing, like, the note. You can like change the notes to look like Warriors of Rock, and then there's all the venues from Guitar Hero 2 and 3.
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
Fucking ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm watching
you
a
can have
trailer
Guitar
right
Hero
now.
Live notes, video background support is insane. Like,
for Lego
like what
Rock
the fuck? Yeah, for Lego Rock Band.
Video backgrounds,
and,
Guitar Hero fucking Live video backgrounds with Guitar Hero Live-esque notes. What the Lego Rock
That's
Band?
insane.
God bless Milo Editor, man.
Lego Rock Band.
It's so cool.
God bless Milo Editor. God bless Comp, man, because that's the only way that shit's even possible.
And the fact that we have like a full debug with symbols build of Lego Rock Band.
Yeah, that what is it? The debug. It was a PS3 EU build, right?
It's a PAL debug. Yeah,
PAL debug. But still,
I've never actually got it to run on my actual PS3.
I've never.
I thought it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to say
this
that like
really cool.
The PS3 stuff was also in an Xbox 360 build.
Maybe.
I don't
remember the details.
I don't think this one was, but there have. Like, one of the builds that had symbols did get found, like, inside an Ark or something.
Yeah, it was
Weirdly.
like a 360 build that had PS3 stuff on it that was actually semi-useful, from what I remember.
But somehow, if I remember correctly, somehow it was inside the Ark, I think. Like, not just loose on the disk.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like their system didn't clean out a file, or they had one in the wrong spot. So
wasn't it on, like, a Hidden Palace? Was it a Hidden Palace drop, and, like, it was in there?
It was Obscure Gamers, if I remember correctly. It was in part of one of the Terror releases, I think.
Okay, all right. So I was close.
Yeah,
I was really close.
It's labeled like an 0.6 debug or something. But I've looked at because I've looked at both of those. The e-boot is basically the same.
Okay.
Between that and that. So, like, they just left the PS3 file behind for some reason.
Yeah, I'm looking at this this prototype that was found by Obscure Gamers in the Terror Release 3.0. It says, predates the final build by almost an hour. So this is prototype by 50-something minutes. That's how before release. Wow, a lot of different things, surely, in the last hour.
Was that, like, Bank 8 or something? Wait, that was actually post-release, I think.
I don't remember what was on Bank 8.
Shout out $36 Club.
Hey, $36 Club.
$36 Club.
Yeah, hello.
I wasn't able to pay money into that, but I'm spiritually part of it.
Oh, yeah. You're spiritual. We could talk about the beginnings of Milohax, because you are the founder of Milohax 2016. I have the website up right here. Founded in 2016 by LocalH. We are an organization dedicated to modding, reverse engineering, and preserving everything Harmonix related, typically surrounding a proprietary game engine known as Milo.
I'd have to go into like the old archive to find out the first messages and what they were dated.
Yeah,
but
because
that's about right.
The current iteration of Milohax is Milohax 2.0 because the first one got nuked.
Yeah, actually, I almost want to say for some reason it's 3.0, but I don't remember why we did that.
I lost my fucking account to that shit.
That wasn't losing a server, but you're not the only one, brother.
Wait. Yeah, there might be a 3.0.
Yeah, we both lost our account.
We had to clean up. I think it had to be cleaned up at some point, and then it was like 3.0
It
happened.
was never really clear. Like, JP will agree with me. They didn't really say much. They tried to say we were like selling cheats. Like that was part of the bullet list of like what was under where they said get out.
Yeah, we don't actually know what caused it. Like,
because you guys had like administrator like level permissions in the server, and everybody that was a mod or whatever.
Admins and mods, yeah.
So then everybody else just simply got kicked from the server because it didn't exist anymore. But all of the leadership got their accounts permanently banned. Yeah, like JNAC did. Like All of us did, and like I didn't even like talk in there that much at that point, and I was like, "You got to be fucking kidding me, man!"
I remember when that happened because I was talking to you a lot about guitar mod stuff, and like, I made a new account. Milohax got ruined. I'm like, what? What? My account is my account? No, my account's fine. Thankfully, I was just
that would have been crazy. Because I have a partnered grandfathered Nitro account.
Yeah, there would have been,
and that would have been fucking insane
damage
to lose. And I would have been like,
JP Same. And Alec, you were both mods at the original time. I thought, although I think Alec, you pulled out at some point.
I did. I was mod, and then I was like, and then the whole thing about admin started, and I was like, I'm not like. I'm not an admin. Like, I just I don't run this, but I will.
JP was only a mod, and he still got fucked.
That's so crazy. Or maybe I left or something. I don't know what happened.
Well,
I think you just asked me to take it away from you, I think.
Yeah, just in case. I think it was probably because I was like, I'm partnered, and I don't want to have any, not too much
this was what, 2022, I think it was?
This was, I thought it was like 21, like around, maybe you're right. Maybe it was 22. I thought it was after Deluxe. It was like...
It was, the Deluxe was 2021.
Yep. Okay, yeah, you're probably right then. But I was I probably just went like, I just want to make sure that, I don't want to have an admin on here, and also I'm not really an admin. But I think that's when a homie role was created or something like that, right?
Yeah, afterwards. Originally, for me, the mods, it was a much smaller place, and mods were just my homies, like...
Yeah, I mean, that was the case for a lot of things.
And I was the only admin.
At that time. Like, your friends were mods.
Yeah, I was the only admin for the longest time, too, like...
Well, Milohax was very small, like initially, and so
very small, being a few thousand members, I believe. At the
time. This was before.
This is the very beginning. Yes, very small, but at the time it got nuked, there was a couple thousand.
There was a fair amount of people.
Yeah.
There was a
but
fair
the
amount
beginnings
of
were small. Yes.
From 2016 up until what was it, March, JP? I think when Deluge happened.
Yeah, it was when Deluge
March 2021.
Like that's when shit really started to kick off.
Mm-hmm.
But between that point, Milohax was very small.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's why Scott would kind of just mod his friends. Like it was way more chill, like that was kind of the vibe there. Mm-hmm. And a lot of it was just like Scott doing GH2 Super, is that what it was called?
Super GH2, yeah.
Yeah, Super GH2, like it was Scott doing that. And then there were people messing with Rock Band 4, I think, as well, which we found out a lot more about that later. A lot more about that.
Well, that was...
Oh, yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
That was a private channel, and I'm not calling nobody out, but, I got tired of being the only admin. Something told me that Milohax would be something bigger if it wasn't just me at the top, if it was more of a community thing. So I took a few people and I made them admins. And that gave them access to the secret Rock Band 4 server or channel in the server that I didn't tell anybody about. There was a handful of people that were in there, and they were looking at Rock Band 4 stuff.
And at the time, this was 2017, 16, 18, somewhere in there?
This was pre-Forge Tool, right?
I want to say 18, but I could probably figure something out if I dug through enough of the archive.
Still very much early.
You have 1.0 completely archived, right? 90% of it.
I wouldn't say completely, but somebody took it. I don't remember who it was, but they took an archive I want to say a month before it died. Something like that.
There were signs. There were signs leading up where we're like, I don't know if this server's going to stay up, y'all. And we're like,
I was completely oblivious to shit like it, man. I was just trying to hack the game.
Yeah, for sure.
I've always been wanting to push the boundaries on this shit, man. And then we're doing that a little bit.
Yeah, because once you start introducing modding of currently supported games, it's that's when shit gets weird. That's why there's no talk of festival modding or festival rips or anything like that. It's just a given. It's a given. You don't do it.
For one, it's a respect thing. Two, it's a legal thing because they will come after your ass.
Yeah.
Just gonna say rip Festnet, rip Party Pack.
Yeah.
There
were people that were doing it, but they got C&D'd. They got taken out of this world by the epic assassins.
I did play Flames on Party Pack. It was fun as shit.
Hey, listen, I did too. All right, and I'm an Epic partner, and I did do it
on pad, on keyboard. It was great.
Yeah, it was fun.
Things that, like,
and then it didn't work again.
Yeah, but when there's like an official game out, it's almost like this respect thing, because knowing that there's developers that are working to get money off of it, it's like if there's people who are actively making customs, things like that, it could affect the DLC that could get to the game, right? I could speak to this from like the Rocksmith side. Multiple artists coming through and going, "You've already put our music in your game. There's no way we'll work with you. You've already stolen our music," because they don't understand the difference between customs and what's in the game.
Yeah, and that's fair. You can't expect them to know that.
Yeah.
Score Hero did do good at like straddling that line, like, because they always had this policy, and I know anybody that remembers Score Hero remembers this policy. Any song that was like officially in a game or announced to be in a game, they would not allow there to be a custom of it. It didn't matter if it was GH, it didn't matter if it was Rock Band, it didn't matter if it was just announced. They'd be like, all right, if there was already a custom, they'd take it off. Because
and I believe
step on those toes.
The Score Hero customs database is only charts, no music. You have to source it yourself.
Yes.
Dude, that
Back
shit
in the old
was
days,
terrible.
there was no audio. Like, they wouldn't even let you talk about how to mod a PS2 to get customs.
No, they wouldn't,
All
man.
you could do is use the tools, distribute
Figure
the
it out
chart.
yourself, buddy.
That's actually why I think that feedback was made, was so that people wouldn't have to ship .mid files around. .chart was designed around GH2. It had text events, it had track events, it had global events or whatever, and it was designed around the format of GH2 and the basic custom needs for it. You know, you couldn't do everything with it. You couldn't lay down animation notes with it, just track events. So it was... But the whole point of it was so that you didn't have to ship around like game format files. You know, you had to get your own audio. You convert the chart to MIDI.
Interesting.
The more levels of obscurity between what the game would look for and what the base materials are to build this cake that is the song you play in the game. You got your flour, which is the chart in this analogy. You have your eggs, you have your sugar, you have some vanilla extract. What else goes into a cake? It depends on the cake. If we're putting chocolate in the cake too, then maybe that's drums.
Frosting.
I don't know. Frosting.
You gotta have some icing too.
Frosting. Album art.
That makes sense. That's arguably one of the most important parts. And then you got to bake it in the oven, which is feedback, and then you can put it in the game.
You're baking the icing too. Got it.
Yeah, everybody bakes their icing.
Awesome.
I don't know.
Good stuff.
It's also called DB because of the feedback. DB in the middle, you know, and it was always uppercase B, like the official name. So
that's true, actually.
DB.
I didn't know that actually.
Did you ever fuck with the PSP build?
Not personally, because I never had a PSP, but I thought it was cool as shit that it existed.
I think I downloaded
there was a PSP build of
yes, there was.
There was a PSP build, and you can play it. You can play.
Yeah. I didn't.
You
know
can
that.
play.
Like there was literally feedback 097 PSP. Yeah,
that's crazy.
It does not work on PSSPP. It does not. I tried.
Oh damn.
Hey, what about PS Vita?
I don't know. You still have the one that you're supposed to give me 6 years ago, and I keep forgetting.
I have two. I have the one that Aiden gave me, and then I have the original version that I had that it's hacked. So
yeah. Fucking PS Vita.
Gotta try it out.
So yeah, on the topic of what is it, .chart and all that stuff, and just like talking about customs, we were talking about this like right before we started, and r/Rock Band, you could talk about customs and Yard
for the first time,
which is
that's crazy.
Shout out to JF.
What he did a reference.
Yes,
he did a reference to the fucking the Rock Band 3 set list leak video where it was oh my god, what was his name? John Drake. It was John Drake.
John Drake was there, yeah.
And then Sussman was
there too.
Sussman was scrolling down.
He had like a hat on.
Yeah. And there was somebody else in the background that I don't know who it was.
My god, yeah, because it was the Rock Band 3 set list leak.
Like literally, just go to that Reddit thread. Just go to JF's pinned Reddit thread, and it's in there somewhere.
And people don't get the reference.
I posted it or something.
So this is the Harmonix team. John Drake in the back, Dan Sussman in front. Sorry, I don't know the guy in the back right now. But they're talking about, people have been saying that they've found leaks of the Rock Band 3 setlist, whatever. Don't believe the leaks. Don't believe anything until it's official, blah, blah, blah. And meanwhile, they're scrolling through the entire Rock Band 3 setlist right in the back. So that's that. I don't know why Dan Sussman's wearing that sort of hat. But here's JF doing the same type of thing with the Rock Band subreddit. He's like, yeah, by the way, we still don't discuss piracy here. No fan mods, no deluxe mods, no nothing like that. We just still have the same set of rules. Meanwhile, he's scrolling through Rock Band 3 Deluxe on our PCS3. He has Yarg open in the background. We understand what the point is here.
The best part of it is the best part of it to me is when he said that the tools came from hacky websites where the people didn't quite know how the games were compiled. Yet.
That's good.
I gotta give it to JF, man. Total redemption arc from the old days, man.
Yeah, big time.
Seriously.
r/Rock Band is a cool place now. The one
he's
thing
he's one of the best members of Milohax to just drop in and just talk.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Him and Kabubi.
Yes,
him and Kabubi.
That was an old dev as well. There's going to be no more future Yargs now that get deleted from our r/Rock Band. Pouring out for the next big mod game.
Hey,
somebody posted a video playing Rock Band 3 Deluxe, and somebody else was like, "What's that bar under the score?" And I was like, "That's a song progress bar. It's part of RB3 Deluxe."
We could talk about that now. Cool.
It shows solos. It shows solos and star power phrases,
Overdrive,
and BREs, and it's great.
JNAC and Soulfrix made it, and it's pretty beautiful, and it works great on all consoles.
Yeah. Shout out to all the Milohax goats, man.
Yeah, dude. I think there's not one server that is game related that I'm more excited to just go open up to see if there's some new shit discovered than Milohax.
I used to frequent Milohax a lot back in the day.
I still do.
Less so now, but a lot back in the day.
Let me grab my phone because I should look up how many members do we have now.
A lot.
Dude, I was in still
7,307.
I'm sorry, you're up to 7,000?
That's 7,000?
Yes, sir.
Really?
So cool, man.
I remember when we were under 1,000 and we were just like, are we ever going to make it? We're too niche. We're too niche to keep on growing. And it's like...
and then we keep having shit happen. There's just been so many different things that have happened, man. Like, some of them aren't necessarily that public, but some of them kind of are, like...
But it's not relevant anymore. Like, it's great. Like, I gotta say, just there have been hardships with that server. Like, it goes without saying. But I feel like Milohax in general, it's like people like reference it. Like they fuck with it. Especially after Resyncinator and stuff too. People are just playing. They're playing the games. They're playing Milo again, and and I see opinions about like the deluxe games. It's like I like what this offers, but I like playing Rock Band 2 Deluxe more. You know how great that is to hear. It's holy shit!
I love it, bro. Like,
it's so great. It's so good.
3 is so much better to mod. It's got more shit in the DTA we can do, but 2 is to me like my pure Rock Band game would be Rock Band 2, but with a Rock Band 2 styled overshell.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I love the overshell from Rock Band 3. All games should have the overshell. Love the
venue system from Rock Band 2.
Yeah, the aesthetics of Rock Band 2 are just unmatched to me. If Rock Band 3 looked and felt like Rock Band 2, just with pro guitar and pro everything else, that's even better than what we got now.
Now you want to try something
in the first month.
Yeah, no, that is true.
You want to try some really weird adjustment period. There was a weird adjustment period for me in Rock Band 3. Like, it just felt weird. I couldn't FC shit.
Yeah, no, that engine's weird. It's skill issue.
It's a little weird.
It's skill issue. Yeah. But now we got people going like, oh yeah, I'm loading up 4 Deluxe on Shad PS4. It runs great, man.
Fuck,
like, bro,
what a crazy timeline.
Oh my god, that is such a crazy timeline.
PC is real.
Rock Band 4 PC is real.
We did
without
ourselves.
Fig.
Without Fig.
No Fig required. Yeah. No, like all the Harmonix games have gotten their little touch of love from the Milohax Discord in some regard throughout the years. Like, I think every single Rock Band game has had a deluxe mod. There was a Rock Band 1 Deluxe that had a few things going on. Rock Band 2 Deluxe is huge. Rock Band 3 Deluxe is huge. There was a Green Day Rock Band Deluxe for a little bit.
Patches.
Lego Rock Band Deluxe for a little bit.
It was the... Oh, yeah, sorry. I was going to say...
we did have the mods, but then they became too much of a like maintenance burden. So we just kind of like pared them down to the bare minimum, and that's what Rock Band Patches is, which is one of the repos we have on GitHub.
Yeah, it got changed.
It's just like the lesser games that nobody cares about modding, but sometimes
until fucking Synchrony. Now we have all those games ultimated. Yeah, I'm looking at all of them. There's Lego Rock Band Ultimate,
awesome.
Blitz Ultimate, Beatles Ultimate, Green Day Ultimate, RB1 Ultimate, Wii only.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's there. It's just on a
basically
Google site.
all the games that don't have deluxe projects actively supported.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's great. That fills a need. But at the same time, one group of people can't do all of it. So it's cool that there's somebody else working on it too, you know?
No, but Milohax has become like the foremost authority in this type of realm of modding these games. Like,
we watched
one,
it happen.
The most well known by far. Yeah, I've watched it grow the whole time.
Well, just
the deluxe
like
project just took everything off. Like that day, March 21st.
Two things. First, this happened before Deluge, if I remember correctly.
In the same day.
Me, but the generic mad scientist, GMS, he figured out how to neuter the strum limit. He analyzed the code and figured out where the value was that said 52 milliseconds.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, wow. The strum limit, cool. Motherfuckers.
Yep. That was the morning of Deluge. It was the same day, March 21st, 2021.
Well, I just casually strolled in, and I was like, hey, like, you know, guys, like, Hidden Palace is going to do a bunch of PS2 games. Wouldn't it be cool if there was Guitar Hero in it? And everybody was like, that would be sick, actually. And then, like, several hours later, I was like, guys, wait.
GH1.
Guys, wait.
GH80s.
I was like, guys.
There's GH1
candy
beta.
Build.
I was at a meetup.
You were?
Pixels.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep. I don't remember that at the time.
So I didn't have the way to get the game, like get the ISOs and look at them as they were uploaded.
Fuck.
So I was relying on what people were telling me in Milohax.
Man, that was
and I saw that blue screen, and I'm like, that's fucking debug.
Yeah, because Jake stayed up. I remember Jake stayed up just waiting for the file to be downloadable, and then he streamed it the moment he got it on Twitch.
Kev227 started streaming it. The Guitar Hero 1 prototype, he played like the first 3, I think, tiers of Guitar Hero 1, and then he gave me his PCSX2 save of the Guitar Hero 1 prototype. I put it onto my PCSX2, and I continued his save to play the rest of the songs. So it was me and Kev played the entire disc.
You got the bark of the moon. You were like, holy shit.
Yeah, the wildest thing about that though, Gurney.
Yeah, Gurney.
Who the fuck is Gurney?
Who the fuck is Gurney?
Who the fuck is Gurney? I don't know. Etienne tried to figure out, and they tried to kill him.
Yeah, that was
well.
Wait a second, hold on.
I'm not certain it's not that person, but I'm not going to say their name.
Mm-hmm. There used to be someone named Gurn Killer that played. I'm just saying. You're saying kill now.
I mean, Graveyard Shift. All it says is Graveyard Shift, as made famous by Gurney. Because it was like September 8th, I think the build was.
2005,
and it didn't even have the difference between like the few masters, and the covers.
Yeah, it was all.
I don't think that was a GH1 thing anyway. I think they added that with GH2.
As performed by? Yeah.
Yeah,
As performed by was added in GH2 for sure. I remember that because the bonus songs,
the song and the band.
Yeah, the bonus songs had no title, no as made famous by. It was just song band. That's it.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah,
but in that build, it did have that little thing.
They just said as made famous by Gurney.
Mm-hmm. And in the final build where Graveyard Shift was left on the disc, it just says unknown.
Well, actually, that was added.
There's no artist.
The only thing that's there is the MIDI and the VGS. There is no metadata for it. So anything that may have been in the old build I made, GH1 Plus or whatever, to add them back, it was just.
Yeah.
I think I put unknown Aaron in the ISO I made.
I was gonna say.
I still believe it's that person, but he don't want to be associated with it.
No, the Etienne video is very convincing.
It's very convincing,
in my opinion.
He worked with Harmonix, at least the Rock Band 2. I'm pretty sure
he's in the credits. He's in there, and he's also in the Rock Band 3 credits, right? I think somebody found it.
So I'm not sure.
Wait a minute.
That's I would love to figure out who actually did that song.
Yeah. But we also have to respect the fact he don't want to be found.
He does not want anything associated with that for whatever reason.
Yeah.
That's just copium that it may be somebody else.
Yeah, maybe it's like, it wasn't me, guys. Shut the fuck up.
Do not contact anybody. Do not contact anybody. This is us saying.
Yes, no.
Yes,
hey, look. At least we got advanced harmony.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay.
The
so
original mix. The original.
I wanted
mix. She came to Milohax even too. She's a member.
And I met her
That's
IRL.
So cool.
She's cool.
That's so cool.
Andrea Buck or Butch. I don't know how. I guess it's Buck.
I always said Butch.
I think it's
I always said Buke,
Andrea Butch.
but I knew that I don't know if Buke was ever right. I was gonna ask if you ever made any of the Game Shark codes for enabling those songs.
I did not.
In Final.
I did not.
Okay,
you those in GH1++.
Yeah, no, you ended up making GH1++.
I'm pretty sure the code for Triplet was actually from Andy Butch.
It was.
Yes, no, that was real because
I'm pretty sure she's the one that made those codes.
I think she got permission from Harmonix. Yeah,
she did, and then they kind of fucked her. They acted like, oh, she's the that's the person that hacked our game.
Yeah, kind of got blackballed from the company and slowly pushed out.
Well, she
had difficulties elsewhere because of that.
Yeah, well, they did the thing where
permission.
They did the thing where, like, they kept her on afterwards, but they kind of slowly stopped assigning her work. Like,
right.
You know, like big companies in Japan do that to get rid of people. That's very common over there. So they kind of just
I was about to say I call it quiet firing.
Not quite quitting. That's
where they're just like,
yeah.
well, they make you quit because they're like, well, I'm not doing anything anymore. Like, why am I here? You know, but. When I talked to her, I don't think she had any animosity towards Harmonix. She was like, yeah, I get it. She's like, I was a kid. Like, they didn't want the song. It's whatever. Like,
I remember the loading. I remember the loading screen. I remember the loading screen of the original Game Shark code that came out for it. I think. I want to say because you could change. You're able to change that shit when you. I think it like replaced "Sail Your Ship By" or something.
Yeah.
That was the original code. And then so you played Sail Your Ship By, and it was like, when she's not hacking in Berkeley, when she's not hacking, Andy is studying music at Berkeley College of Music. Yep. And I thought that was cool as fuck.
I need to look into that code because that's a lot more involved than just changing out a file name.
The thing is like I remember that loading screen because I played the song over and over again because it was like the one song. I was like, I need new songs for Guitar Hero fucking now, and this is the closest I'm gonna get. I can't mod the Family PS2.
Back in that day, because that code came out before GH2, if I remember correctly.
Yes. Yeah, I had
and
a fucking...
You could not edit the DTP files at all. I remember when the DTP editor first came out, that piece of shit.
Yeah, so it makes me think, what if they like gave her some like special code or something? I don't know, some special entryway to
she
change
worked
that
on
shit.
The game at some level, dude.
So
it's 2005 Harmonix. They probably didn't have nearly the security
they were
they
all,
might have had.
They were all Berkeley.
Days.
I think they were like all Berkeley students for the most part. You have to have a musical degree to work at Harmonix. I think that's still true, actually.
Oh my!
Outside of play testing and shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to actually work on the game, you gotta have a music degree.
Yep.
I found it on fucking Code Junkies, bro.
That is now.
Code Junkies?
But like pre-Epic, yeah, that's true. I don't know about after Epic.
Oh,
I know the guys at Rhythm Authors are all, like, experts in what they do. Sean, he's a fucking music major.
Yeah, Sean. Dude, I remember typing this fucking code manually on my PlayStation 2.
Yeah, these are all different cheat codes you can use your Action Replay Max for. You can just
I did it on a code breaker.
DualShock 2, and then here's Triple.
Look how long it is.
It took me.
I wrote it down on
15 minutes to type that shit in the first time when I did that with my Action Replay Max.
I wrote all this down because my parents were like, "You're not using the printer ink to print out cheat codes for your video game."
So what is that? 4 characters, 5 characters, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34 lines of
34!
13
yes,
characters.
I remember that shit of 34!
At that code and see exactly what it's doing.
Look up Guitar Hero Rule 34.
And then here is
442 individual characters you would have had to type in with a DualShock 2.
That's what I did.
Code breaker.
Oh my god.
Here's the code breaker code. This is the one that I had a code breaker. This is what
We're leaving that one alone, Alec.
So it's like a completely different code, even though it does the same thing.
Yeah. It's even longer, probably.
That action replay.
That looks like just raw hex.
Yeah,
it's still probably
Codebreaker. Yeah, you know, the one time I used a Codebreaker. This looks familiar.
Dude, I loved my Codebreaker. I was like cleaning out my room upstairs, and like I found my old like Codebreaker book that would come with the Codebreaker disc that had all the cheat codes and stuff in it, and I was like, this is crazy.
I always thought it was sick because I was like, I'm hacking my PlayStation without actually hacking it.
It's funny.
I'm a hacker now.
It's funny, outside of one company, Daytel, who I think did the action replay stuff.
Yeah,
and also that used to be the same as Codebreaker up until a point. They were the only ones that didn't really encrypt their codes. Everybody else converted their codes into some weird like letter format, like Game Genie. You know,
I got Game Genie.
God, Game Genie.
Yep.
You
know what's interesting,
shit, man? It's like
looking at the Code Junkies page.
I gotta look into that code.
There's fucking codes in here to show that you have 99999 on I Love Rock and Roll for having 5 stars or just passed. I don't even know what the score is for that. But there's just codes for you to pass every song on here in case you can't pass all of the songs. But like, you know, that's cool. I think that's really interesting. Yeah. There's cheat codes in here that change the values of each note so that you can have beast ass scores. And I think I remember you doing that in some of your old videos too, Scott. You're just like,
I don't remember messing with the score so much. I remember finding the star power recharge capability that set to 0, where every measure it gives you like whatever you set it to, a quarter bar, half bar, whatever of star power, just automatically, just like.
You know, and what was it? You remember? Was it Star Power in GH2 Practice? That shit was cursed.
Oh god,
you had that shit. I remember you streamed that shit like in 2016 or something. You're like, yeah, I can't play on we got black background, but not on the regular quick play, or like it was broken as shit or something. So you're like, oh yeah, I'm just playing in practice mode with Star Power. It's pretty much the same thing.
There's so much fucked up shit that happens when you mod these games, especially the old days, man. Like, after Deluge, we got the debug, and we could figure out where shit was crashing, and we started learning a lot more about the game. It had debug symbols.
That debug was so insightful.
Yeah.
Everything made sense.
Because it's otherwise a retail build, like they left it behind. It was on the 80s prototype, which was also debugged.
Yeah,
but there's just 21447, and it's like...
The Guitar Hero 2.
Yeah,
it's like the executable. It's like the executable file for Guitar Hero 2 was just on the GH80s disc for whatever reason. It's like having Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 have the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 fucking executable in there as well. For no reason. You can't do anything with it, but it's there.
Yeah. It'd be like if Rock Band 3 came with the Rock Band 2 L for some reason.
Yeah, same thing. Bizarre, but it was very helpful. Super. We would not be where we were today without that.
No.
Well, no, because the game would crash, and you'd be like, "Why the fuck did it crash?" And now it tells you why. Now it tells you exactly why. Like Scott was helping me do my ISO, and it was crashing, and I sent him the error, and I'm like, "What's going on?" He's like, "Oh, I know what's happening. You fucked up this file." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Sounds good, man.
It like literally tells you fucking line number, and the funny thing is, the line number is actually the node number out of the DTB editor. The one single use for that tool. Although I think JNAC even has a better way to do that, but still, I would fire it up for nostalgia just because I was there when that shit came out. I remember when the DTB editor didn't even support float values. Like we would see some numbers that said 1 or 2, and then some numbers would be like 1,549,000,000 or whatever it come out to, because he just made all of them integers. And then somebody was like, I bet those are floats. And he was like, oh shit, yeah. And suddenly stuff started saying 1.5 for like tracking beat and shit.
I think I found the Java thing that you're talking about. This thing?
Did you find GH Utils? Where's it at?
I see Guitar Hero Tools. This might be a little bit newer.
That might be a virus, like Brian, and I'm not downloading
it. No, I swear to God. I swear to God, this is not a virus.
I'm just messing around.
I swear to God. Tools.exe from Discord.
Bro, if you just sent somebody that unprompted, they'd be like, nah, man, that's a virus.
I bet that's no one man's shit. I'll run it. Fuck it.
I think it is, yeah. Dude, it's loud as fuck. Don't highlight anything. It's loud as shit. It makes a loud like.
I'm a grown man.
Does Windows trust it? That's my bigger question. Will it just
no? It doesn't. It just said that there's a virus on my PC.
This ain't No One Man tool, but I remember this shit, man. I'm gonna take a.
This is not No One Man. Who made this? Who made this shit?
This is like GH2 era.
Yeah, I thought so.
And I thought so because this has everything. It doesn't really have an about. Oh god, this thing has a sound effect when you hover over the button.
It's so loud. It's so loud. Oh yeah, there's Guitar Wizard. Also,
there's a screenshot. There's what that looks like.
Bro, I have this. Downloaded. Then I have seen this before. That's like
all the old school tools. That's exactly what you needed.
Arc Expander, dude. Arc Expander.
Arc Expander.
Oh, that was my jam. That was my jam, man. Because you could.
I have it downloaded.
Extract it. You couldn't add or remove files, but you could extract.
Yeah, I just moved my cursor over these buttons.
What blew my mind is when Cisco. What blew my mind was when Cisco made fucking Milohax, and
that's what really broke things off.
That shit is awesome, man.
Here, I have this. This is a Java file. GH Tools 2.0.
People would use the DTP editor for years.
Oh, and this is No One Man.
Way back, is it? Well, way back. Way back, fucking, what's his name? I'm losing my track here.
Yeah, we were talking about Milohax and...
No, Deimos from Score Hero. He made a tool that would take... Because, the DTP files are encrypted. And it would, if you had a decrypted one, it would take it and turn it into a text file.
That's DTA. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and then GameZelda made a separate tool that could take those files and compile them back into DTPs. So all you had to do was handle the encryption.
Yeah, because DTPs were useless without having it being unencrypted.
Yeah, because it's just garbage.
Yeah, it's garbage. You have to be able to unencrypt it, be able to edit things. So without unencrypting it and re-encrypting it, it was useless.
Yeah. Yeah, but I used the text format for years before anybody else did. Like, it wasn't until Milohax and DTAB, thanks to Melody Tolley.
Oh, yeah, DTAB. Fire.
Mm-hmm. Onyxite. She made that shit, and it's like crazy. Because that revolutionized everything. Because you could just rebuild the shit. You could edit the text and then rebuild it, and
it's fine. It's like right back to where it was. It's just here. I'll use the key to open it up, and now we're back. We don't have to do any bullshit, right? So,
and we wouldn't have had that if it wasn't for Rock Band 1 PS2.
Really?
Because Pi Studios shipped source DTAs on that game.
Really?
I did not know that.
Yes.
What the
fuck? Yes, with comments and all.
What the fuck?
One of the only other games that had that was like some of the old Karaoke Revolution games. I think they used DTAs.
Interesting.
But yes, Rock Band 2, it's in the script library on Milohax GitHub. But
I did not realize that was the result.
Source DTAs.
Wow. Okay, so that is where it came from. Just negligence of a porting studio.
That's it.
They shout out to Studios for that Rock Band Wii.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh my god,
thank you. Appreciate that.
It's likely that they're very heavily credited because it's just in there. No, because like my experience with DTA was Rock Band 3, and like in early 2011 doing con files, and I was like, what is all this? What is this? What is the source? I can just change this? UGC? What if I do it to RB1? What happens? It fucking breaks. Don't do that. And I was like getting familiar, and this is like even before like C3 con tools. I don't know how much you did during. I don't know how much like Milo stuff you did during the Dark Ages, other than like Super GH2.
I was just kind of fucking around on myself until 2016, and that's when I decided to just jump back into it. Like,
yeah.
Because I was just kind of fucking around myself.
Yeah, because
if you remember GH2 RGC, if you remember RGC,
I do remember that.
Man, GH2 RGC
with the Pizza Flames, Game Over,
Hey, Pizza God,
original version.
I was just piddling around with that in the background. I was. Like, I was part of RGC and stuff like that, but like...
the pizzas, that's Derek, right?
Yeah, Derek Swadner.
Yeah.
Man, what a time. That's already 10 years ago, bro. Already 10 years ago.
RGC Facebook, man. If you were there, you were there. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah. Because we also found like the fucking...
It was a wild place.
It was. When we ever revisit
very wild.
I mean, hey, if we ever do revisit it, we'd bring you back on because you remember a lot of that. You remember a lot of that time, I'm sure.
Oh God,
I remember a lot of that time too. JP does too.
I think most of us are still technically in there. At least.
I'm in there.
JP.
I know I am.
I don't know if I am, but I met Jadaran in the RGC, and I had commissioned him to do. At that time, the Fall of Troy had gone back together, released a new album, and I commissioned them to chart it on guitar. And he only ever got one song done and never did the rest. And he kept telling me, "Dude, if we ever meet up, like I'll buy you dinner." And like a year, maybe 2 years ago, Jeremy was here and he bought me dinner.
Hey, God,
yeah,
he did. Man. Yep. So we closed that chapter. We went to the pizza place. He was like, "Hey, man,
10 years."
He was like, "Buy as much pizza as you want."
10 years. Holy shit!
I just
funny
checked.
It's funny
still,
because go ahead, Jason.
Sorry, I was just gonna say I am still a part of it. It's just under 2,000 people. Just
under 2,000. What the
is it
fuck?
really?
That many people in there now.
I haven't looked at it in ages.
Well, it should be worth noting that Scott, do you remember who was made an admin of that group?
Yes, I do. I don't
Emmanuel
know
Aguilar.
Oh, okay. I was thinking
and he just started letting whoever into the group that requested, so a lot of bots joined.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with Emmanuel Aguilar, you should look up his stuff.
There we go. Admins and moderators, Emmanuel Aguilar. Yo, you're a big fan of Rusty Cooley? You're going to love this dude. This guy's a beast. He's a beast. He absolutely is a beast.
Here, I gotta find a video. Yeah, hold on.
A whole bunch of bots do private group. 1.9K members is crazy.
That is
holy shit.
I was gonna say,
that's so many.
I always
yes, shirtless. Yes.
That's so funny.
I was never involved. This is the whole RGC Facebook stuff. I was never involved with that. I was just my own shit.
Uploading to YouTube. You were like, "Hey guys, new FC here."
Yeah, new FC.
No
face. Yeah.
Face reveal not until stream and not until Lore Hero.
Pretty much. I think I revealed my face.
I don't think you ever showed your face before that. Yeah,
it was a couple times. They were rare. They were really rare.
Don't you have a face cam in the Blood and Thunder FC on drums?
I have a body cam. My face isn't in there though. You can see me playing the drums.
I could have sworn.
Even in the GH2 drums video, he didn't really show his face.
No, I didn't. That was still like before I was like showing face a lot. I was getting close.
But Power Dig is what brought his face out.
But he did show his face in that April Fool's video he made.
I did.
I remember
that was after
with all the video effects and shit.
Yeah, the Uber song FC because I had 2 strum bars. It was the precision bass guitars. So you can strum fast. You have 2 strum bars, obviously. That video is the only video on my channel that has gotten age restricted. That is 18 plus to view. Why? I have no idea. There's nothing that is like that. I don't do anything in that video that would mean it's 18 plus, but I don't know. Funny.
Dude, JP, this video is killing me.
No, Alec, hold on, bro. No, there's an even better one.
I think it's the picture-in-picture with no audio.
Wait, no, bro, this one is way better.
This is Emmanuel Aguilar.
No, yo!
Yo, what the fuck?
This is the guy that runs the RGC Facebook.
This is the guy that runs the RGC.
The For the Love of God one is insane.
You want to know who made him, bro? You want to know who made him an admin? I think it was fucking Will Fox that did it.
It was Will.
It wouldn't surprise me a bit. Will do that. That would totally be a Will move.
Yeah.
That would totally be a Will move.
What? I. Nope.
Yeah, you seeing this For the Love of God? This is crazy.
Yeah, that's he's shredding, all right.
I feel like you could play this on the podcast and it wouldn't get a copyright claim.
You know what, Jake? Do it.
Yes, fuck yeah.
Do it.
All right, I'll give you guys audio so you guys can listen to it. I showed it. You can listen now.
Oh god, that's so funny.
Yeah, this is not getting claimed.
We just.
He's just going.
It's its own thing.
Yeah.
Is this the first recorded music on the show? I think it is.
It's all episode 101, baby. Emmanuel Aguilar.
We're back.
I'm learning
back,
so much.
boys.
We're so back.
We're so back.
All right, I'm done. No more of that shit.
We're all done.
It's a little hard.
I was just scrolling through your channel again, H, and like back 7, 8, 9 years ago or so, a lot of what I'm seeing is like the GH1 plus mods, the GH2 plus mods, 3 pluses.
No.
That's like when I got reacquainted with who you were. I knew who you were obviously from years ago and looking on Score Hero, but like seeing the GH1 plus stuff was really cool. One, because I believe you added a cheat to add like Graveyard Shift and Triplet easily.
They were just there. Yeah,
they were just there. Not replacing no songs. It's just
$0. It was just automatically.
That's what. You had to get in the shop. You had to get in the shop. That's what it was. But then having speed mods in engine, I thought that shit was cool as fuck. Being able to speed up on console, and it sounds like chipmunks.
Oh yeah. That's early as fuck. That's before we knew how to make like new UI. So I was just like adding cheat codes at the ass. Like
you'd always use cheat codes for ways like
red, yellow, blue, and it's like up 5%
oh my God,
or whatever.
Dude. Yeah, because in the GH2 speed mod, you made the fucking background of the GH2 menu to have the cheat codes for doing that.
Yeah,
and I used that in my own ISO.
And DualShock. I made them all DualShock compatible.
Yes,
for my Brazilian homies.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you fed them. You fed them, and they are still going. They are literally still going to this day.
I think some mods still have like based off of that background.
Yes,
like I remember at least one person had something that was like very similar to that, but they'd like change.
It's probably fucking what's his name, Manankin Prime.
He's probably still
Prime,
dude. Shout out that dude.
No, this guy
he shows up, man, and
he's kind of a legend. I'm gonna be real.
He's got some wild shit he does, man. Like
I never had any animosity towards the guy. I just thought he did like too much. But I'm just happy that he's still pumping out.
Yeah,
he's still pumping out ISOs to this day.
This shit is the perfect blend between the old school style of how people did just replacing the graphics and shit, and GH2 Deluxe. Like I'm
using new school stuff in an old school type of way.
And I love that there's that in this community.
My favorite thing about his mods is that. Accurate. My favorite thing about his mods is that they are based off of GH2 Deluxe, but this dude adds so many menus. There are so many menus. There are so many menus in his mods, but you can customize like everything.
He changed like menus to menus to menus to menus.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he probably still uses G-Hex for some of these.
Oh, definitely. A lot of those guys do.
I do not doubt it. He's still using G-Hex, and that's cursed.
It's cursed. Yeah. Back in the day, that shit was good. That was the GHTCP of its time, but
dude, nowadays, there's a video from yesterday.
If you're using GHX, then you might as well just chug away.
Avril Lavigne's 2025 edition.
This is a 2025 GH2 ISO Guitar Hero Avril Lavigne. This is what it looks like. This is like pure like 2008-9 nostalgia type of like shit. Like, this is exactly what I would expect to see of a GH2 ISO of the old time period.
That's
but
straight up DX, yeah.
Yeah, it's based on Deluxe.
DX, 100%.
I'm downloading it right now because I want Guitar Hero Avril Lavigne 2025 edition.
Fuck it, why not, dude?
Dude, it's 800 megabytes. Let's go.
That's a good size, not going to lie.
That's insane.
No, there's this old, like...
They're all bonus.
You know what this is?
It makes sense because it's
from,
Deluxe.
You know what this is?
7 years ago. And... it's Brutal Mentor. Alec, you know that song?
Yeah, dude, I was playing that like the other week.
No, so
that's so funny.
He put Brutal Menthol, so like the joke between a bunch of us has been, hey, he tried a Brutal Menthol.
Yeah, Brutal Menthol. Yeah, it probably just like went bad. It probably like went out of the translation machine, just like menthol.
Also, by the way, this chart is fucking insane. Like, in a really good, bad way.
I was going to say that I think the reason why it's 800 megabytes, I believe this is most likely an Onyx, bonus song only ISO. So he probably just made it super fast.
Yeah, I believe it is because every single song that he showcases is just in the shop.
Yep, yep. I mean, I'm about to load it up right now, see what the fuck's up.
There are so many different, like, ISOs that he's building. Guitar Hero, Peter Pan, Noah. What the fuck is that?
I mean, it's
Guitar Hero,
Hello?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm just the one looking at video titles. Peter Pan,
bro,
Noah.
The spirit is alive, though.
I don't know who these people are.
And that's how I read it.
Does he have a Peter Griffin ISO?
Always remember, Milohax made this possible.
It's true.
Like, literally, at the extreme core of it all, like, that, very much.
Yeah,
so.
really.
Hey, bro, he's got Guitar Hero Ramadan 2010. Not even kidding. I'm not
Let's
kidding.
go!
I'm glad that this type of shit exists. And you actually are so right that Milohax allowed this type of shit to happen. We cannot talk about like the story of Guitar Hero in general now without mentioning Milohax, because it's done so much in the past 5 years especially, but decade almost now. It's impressive.
You got some 2 deluxe and 3 deluxe videos on here, man.
Yeah, we got to mention you by name in particular for starting it, but it's really grown to be something larger than any individual member of that group. It's truly a group. There's so many things going on. Like if you just go to Milohax on the server right now, there's people doing that project, alongside other deluxe projects. It's just a community of people who like this old shit and like modding.
It's exactly.
And I love playing the modded things as somebody who doesn't mod the shit myself.
Shout out to the Decomp. Shout out to Hugh.
Yeah, shout out to Decomp.
Yes, Hugh.
He's been the driving factor behind all that shit, especially the Dance Central 3 decomp.
Yeah,
that shit
Dance
is,
Central shit.
Yeah, man.
Like,
oh my god.
One of the first, I think only the other game I can think of that anybody has decomped on 360 or worked on was like a Banjo-Kazooie game.
Oh, no,
and like other than that, like this is basically the first one.
Oh yeah, he also has a fucking really diabolical one that I will not talk about here.
Yeah,
JP
we'll go
linked.
with that. We might have to cut something, maybe not. We'll see.
Yeah, JP just linked this really diabolical one that's
just throw in some bleeps.
insane.
Just beep.
For the entire couple minutes we talked about it, and I'll blur the video.
You know? Oh wait, hold on. I think this PKG version is a PKG for actual PS3, bro. Bro,
well, our PS3 would work though.
I mean, like,
but why are you playing Guitar Hero 2 on our PS3?
The ISO PKG.
It's Guitar Hero 2. I don't think.
Oh, so it's like a PS2 classic or something.
This is a PS2 classic. I see it.
This motherfuckers done set it up for everybody, man.
That's wild.
That's insane.
Come play this on DualShock.
That is cursed as shit. Actually, oh my god.
I love the modding.
It's like, come play this on DualShock.
On the doohickey.
Close enough.
On the doohickey.
The doohickey, man.
I love that fucking thing, man. This is a great controller for non-guitar play. I really like it.
It is.
I love using the EOS. It is a very comfortable. Oh yeah,
I hold it like this too when I play.
That's a pretty cool idea, actually. Yeah, for like overhanded. You know, I use my EOS a lot, actually.
To get that split. I can't.
Yeah,
do
no,
this
I was
shit,
gonna
man.
say for like DFJKL.
This shit right here, fuck that.
It's hard to do it the way it's intended. It can't.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a very
tricky.
particular way of holding it. Where's my doohickey? Where do I even have it?
Well, I don't like it for
sucks.
shooters. I think everything else is solid. Like,
it's really
very
good for like 3D
everything else.
platformers. In my experience,
Yeah.
I play NES games with it a lot.
Yeah, it's
always
good
do
for.
I have a thumb strap and that's it, and then I hold it like this.
Interesting.
I don't even have my strap put on it. I hate it.
I have multiple EOSs just sitting.
Strap does nothing at this angle.
Yeah, no, you don't need a strap for that. This is fine. You got good grip all the way around.
It's not perfect, but it's still cool.
It is neat. I'm glad it exists. We've come so far.
Yeah,
we really
I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you guys.
I'm proud of you.
Seriously. No, dude, you guys have come so far. Like, every one of you have overcome your own bullshit that you've had to deal with in your life to get to the point where you're at. Like, all 4 of you. Like, for real.
Thanks, H.
I appreciate that. Thank you, H.
Hey,
yeah, dude.
We all wouldn't be here without each other, and I mean that
exactly.
you included. You included.
Exactly.
H.
Big time.
Like, seriously. Like, this whole community, and I mean, I've been a little silent on this because, I mean, again, honestly, I haven't been around on the Milohax side as much as some of the other guys here. But that doesn't mean I don't appreciate what you and everybody there has done as well. We all have our own specialties, right? And you guys have helped push the scene forward, and I think everybody in the community can be thankful for that, right? The deluxe games, everything. We're all thankful.
Big time.
That's what it's all been about for me, is pushing the boundaries in some way. And I suck as a gamer. Like, I can't play to the level of most of y'all.
But it doesn't matter. It's passion for the game. It's just having fun.
It's pushing boundaries. And every one of us on this screen right now has pushed boundaries in this community in some way.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Again,
along with a lot of other people who aren't on here right now.
I feel like we always go back to it. A rising tide lifts all boats. Really does.
Amen.
It's been the motto for the past couple of years.
Yeah,
you know?
that motto can be applied to the entire scene.
Everything that's happened over the past several years, like, have like built off of each other. Like, I don't know if you guys actually saw, but like Clone Hero put out a blog post.
Yeah, I missed
saw that.
I missed that. It's a day old. Yeah.
The ghost meter.
I saw that. I was like, wait, what? Clone Hero? Really? Like, I was excited. I was like, yo, new build.
I like it. It's perfect FCs, but it's not the same kind of perfect FCs that people know from Festival. It's
a perfect FC in Clone Hero's eyes, and I think that's awesome. Because now
its own thing.
Yeah,
it's its own thing. I mean, anti-ghost FC, perfect. That's something I know that I could go in and do, right? Like, that's something I love. That's some cool shit.
You get compensated for it now. Like, I think that's cool. Great. And it's no longer a like a main engine thing. Like, if you spam too much, then you miss. Like, I think from the beginning it was clear that that's not what it's about. But I think it's just understanding that Clone Hero now finally knows what the fuck it is. Yeah. So that's the way I see it. I'm proud of them for finally figuring it all out.
Yeah, I was very happy to just see this. I was like, no way, like, this is awesome. You know,
I'm happy for him. Yeah,
and don't forget,
I'm really happy for him. I'm very excited.
Getting leaderboards, something that people like I can think of, like, you know, the first person I think of with leaderboards is Geometric. You know, that dude,
my goat Geo.
He needs leaderboards like yesterday.
Point
J-Prez back on that shit.
God, what was the guy that was on top of Score Spy? He was on like every. Was it
Hans?
That was GMS, wasn't it?
Oh, GMS and Hans, both of those guys. Really,
2 of them.
God,
GMS passed like a fuck ton of like.
Because you made that fucking program. Chopped, man.
Yeah, he made chopped.
Yeah. I think Joe Kwan was up there too. It's like top 10
Joe
somewhere.
Kwan, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I was thinking Joaquin like Phoenix. That was what I was
Joaquin,
thinking.
Joe Kwan, close enough.
Joe Kwan like has played, I think, every song ever on Chorus. I'm not even kidding. That dude is so dedicated.
Yeah.
I feel so bad that he's going to have to play all of them all over again.
Yeah.
You know, just to get it all done. You know, like just to have a score up there. He's gonna be the score leader again. That being said, like it's a very promising. We want to talk about the actual blog post itself. Everything is done on the front end, but the back end, where that's the hardest stuff, is what they're really that's the stuff that they're trying to tackle. So it's like new infrastructure of servers and making sure that none of it's exploitable and all this stuff, and they're trying to make sure that people like they have a launcher for it now. They're going to have a launcher for Clone Hero, and I think that's great, and all that stuff. And they actually have a fair outline of the remaining work that they have, like chart hashing and, you know, making sure that the ghost meter is, you know, it'll work well in that leaderboard environment.
That's the communication that people have always wanted to. That's the best part. It's like, hey, what needs to be done? You know, that's all.
Remaining work. There's a whole area called remaining work.
Yeah, I applaud them.
A certain company could use some lessons from that, actually. I'm not going to say their name, but we all know who they are. And
instead of being cryptic in their music pass by saying, hey guys, we're all right. We know you want rock songs. We know. They
didn't say that. They said nothing.
No, they
didn't promote this season at all.
Shit.
It's just here. It's here now.
It's just like, we got this shit.
But if we know how Harmonix works, then it's
there's no headliner.
Yeah,
Harmonix is cooking, but I'm sure.
It's a banger pass. They got a lot of good songs on the pass. I'll say that. I'm happy in that regard.
The pass is really good.
It's still weird. Still just weird.
The way I look at it, Harmonix is cooking some really nice burger patties, but then Epic squeezes all the juice out of them.
Yeah, they're the type of people that when they brown their beef, they rinse it with water to get rid of all the grease.
And then they take the top one off and
I want that grease.
Right to jail.
Yeah.
They take the bun off, hawk a loogie right onto it, put the bun back on, and go like that.
You don't listen to Lore Hero. Don't listen.
That's
to
right.
Lore Hero.
Don't wash your fucking beef. If you need to get rid of your grease from your browned beef, just either strain it or put some fucking paper towels in there, soak it up. That's what I do.
Paper towels works.
Grease your beef.
Or add more grease.
Honestly, just add more grease, bro.
Just drop some lard on it.
I'm a grease
fan. I'm a grease fiend. We have the meats.
We have the grease.
Watch the film Grease?
Yes,
we have the grease.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, Arby's has.
I love Arby's.
Big fan.
I fucking love Arby's. I'm the biggest fan of Arby's.
I was going to say thank you, Milohax, for that, but that's completely unconnected to Milohax, legally speaking.
Yeah, no, there's nothing.
I mean, I don't think that Scott founded the fast food chain Arby's.
Okay, well, you know what?
They have steak nuggets now at Arby's. You see that?
Do they?
I want to try.
Holy shit! I want to try
steak nuggets. Yeah, no, they're trying trying to like make an analogy to a chicken nugget with a steak nugget, but it's not breaded in any way. It's just like a chunk of steak, I guess. The picture looks okay.
Okay, so I want to
just steak chunks.
It looks like steak chunks. Here's a picture of it.
Hold on. Since we're actually talking about Arby's, I do want to give the lore on Arby's since it's safe to talk about. We were back in Milohax 1.0. JNack was asking to see. He wanted to archive Rock Band VR, and he was like, I can't buy the game. I can't buy it. I bought it, and he's like, I bought it, and it's not in. It's like it's not installing. I was like, wait, JNack, I still haven't installed on like an ancient hard drive when I streamed it in 2019. And so I put it on Google Drive to preserve it, and I gave him the link, and I named it Arby's VR because RB, the letters R and B is Rock Band, RB VR.
Roast beef, yeah,
roast beef, Arby's, and I was like, yeah, you know what, this won't get caught by anything, and so I just shared that with him, and we have that game archived now. We're good.
And
all of its DLC.
And since there was a problem with buying it, it was something to do with like if you bought the DLC, suddenly you couldn't install the game anymore.
Yeah, it was like
an
Oculus server thing or something.
JNack went to the Harmonix server and he just like raised hell. Basically.
Yeah, it's like I bought these DLC songs and now I can't play them. I can't even download them.
He went to Oculus support and they're like, "It's fine on our end. Talk to Harmonix." So he went and talked to Harmonix.
And they were like,
it was a whole dragged out thing. And
I think
Troy was like, it finally started working. And it was like, yeah. So JNack helped get that shit fixed.
I think that they had
JNack talked about the full story next week. By the way, hey, we're having JNack on the show next week. We're doing a whole Milohax series. I just want to throw it out there.
The
Milo arc.
Arc.
That's why the fucking Lore Hero logo above us has the Milohax logo in the O's. But yeah, JNack next week. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, that was my idea.
I can't see that where I'm at right now. So
yeah, no, it's special.
I can't wait to see it on the show.
I can show it to you right now.
Fuck yeah!
Just put
okay, well, I still can't wait to see it on the show.
It's true. I think it looks nice. I just whipped it together real quick though. But yeah, Milohax. It's been long overdue for us to do a proper like Milohax episode. We've been talking to Scott and JNack for years. Like every now and then, it's like, oh yeah, have us on. Thanks.
That looks sick as fuck.
I was like, Jake, why don't you add the Milohax logo? He was like, I like that idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
It was a good idea.
You know what's funny? You know what that actually is? The O.
I do.
Alec does.
I do.
It's the calibration gem from stock GH2.
Oh my God, it is. It definitely is.
100%.
And I didn't know about this until earlier this year. I was like,
for that little nugget.
I was like, bro, is that actually it? It was that the whole time. He was like, yep.
I've actually never noticed that. I never put that together, but that makes so much fucking sense.
It's so good.
I love it.
And
it's such a core part of it at this point. Like,
yeah.
Look at our server icon. That's what it is. It's that, but with the little...
Even Loki Neverhax is still that, even though it's the Neversoft eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Neversoft eye.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's fucking sick, man. There's layers of lore to this shit. We've been here for 20 years.
Yeah, damn it. It's been going on forever, man.
What are you all, some kind of lore heroes?
What? No.
Gotta be a lore hero.
Piece of lore. The Graveyard Shift, or no, it was Triple-Let. Originally, no, was it Graveyard
Monkey
Shift?
Steals the Peach.
Graveyard Shift, I believe, took over the slot of Guitar Hero in the whatever code breaker code that was.
I think so, yeah.
I don't remember that, but you're probably right.
Took over like Sailor Ship Eye or whatever the fuck that one was. I don't remember.
Yeah. I think it might be the other way around, actually.
Maybe the other way around. I don't remember.
I don't fully remember because my hack just added them, so they were just like hanging off
that's
the
best way
to
do it. I believe there's a Milohax project by Luna that just has them in there as well, like a newer one.
Yeah, she did a better one, much years later.
Yeah, GH1 Secret Edition.
Monkey Steals the Peach.
That's it.
The original Guitar Hero song was a very immature song about sex, wasn't it? Was that called?
Yeah.
Oh God, I remember hearing about that. Yeah, I don't remember what it was called, but
I don't remember what it was called.
It was something weird, but it's the same melody, and it's like, holy shit.
It's literally the same song structure, but they're just talking about not Guitar Hero. Talking about other things.
Talking about Dick Hero.
Yeah. Maybe that was the Dicko mode we were all waiting for.
Yeah, the original Dicko mode.
The original Dicko mode. That's
surely somebody's modded that into the game at this point. Got a custom chart for it. Surely.
That's actually some crazy foreshadowing. Like, imagine, like, it's like, hey, you guys take this song about sex. How about you make it about Guitar Hero game?
Yeah,
come on.
used to
Be great.
Jerking with my hand.
Yeah, and then fucking.
Did you?
Like 15 years later,
I didn't.
And the funny thing is, they had I don't know if it was a launch party or what, but it was just like a bunch of the bands from Guitar Hero, like the Harmonix bands that was on Guitar Hero 1. They were at a live party. They had a party, and it never came out on the U.S. disc, but the European GH1 disc had it was, and it called it Guitar Hero Live.
I didn't know it was called that actually.
It was.
That's so funny. Yeah, because you uploaded it on your channel as Guitar Hero Live, and you're like, don't ask me about the title. That's how it was in the game.
Yeah, it's what it was called.
That's so
and
funny.
It's just like acrobats, all kinds of like so many.
Oh
yeah, I forget exactly. Like
Monkey Steals the Peach, Graveyard Barbecue.
Yeah.
Wow. Yep.
Yeah,
this is Honest Bob.
HMX Hellion up there on the stage.
Oh yeah, and Honest Bob.
Along.
Honest Bob's.
Yeah, I think Helen's still with Harmonix to this day.
Wow,
that's so cool. That is so cool.
She's pretty high up with them now. If she's still with them, if she's a creative director or something.
Man, it's kind of weird to see this, knowing that we saw some of these guys play live, Jake.
Yeah, it is weird.
Next time I won't miss out.
It's a
20 years later.
It's a good listen. Like, yeah, it's.
I don't know, bro. Honest Bob, you probably never play again.
Yeah, you guys probably caught the last show of it, but
Sussman literally said he was like, they might never play again after this.
It's been years since they played.
It's been years since
they played. They don't really play anymore, so like this is maybe the last chance you ever see Honest Bob ever. So
now, I'm pretty sure that's Dan Schmidt's band.
Yep, Dan Schmidt. I'd have to ask the kid. I'm
pretty sure it is because
Chris Rigopoulos.
He's still with him.
Yeah, Chris is the guitarist.
Chris was there. Yep.
Was that Alex's brother?
Yeah, yes. Alex's brother.
Alex was there actually.
Dan Schmidt. Steel Cage is gonna roast me in the comments.
I can't remember all the members, but I knew.
I know he's gonna comment them. Trust. Just check it after this video goes out. You'll be able to find it. Yeah, Dan Schmidt.
I knew Honest Bob was the beat match guy.
Thank you, Bob, for everything you've done for us.
Yes. Yeah, maybe Steel Cage is on to something.
We wouldn't be sitting here without your game.
I think Steel Cage is on to something. I think
he's been the fanboy for the right guy
all fucking time.
Without that, we'd never be able to hit notes on beat.
True. It's all because of Steel Cage.
It's him. It's his doing.
Maybe it is. He's been the puppet master this whole time. His persona his persona as some 20-something living in Texas has all been a sham. He's actually in his 40s or 50s living in Boston. He was Bob. Maybe he's the factory dealer incentives. Maybe he's the incentive. One of the incentives. Maybe
one of the incentives. Yeah.
There's others.
There's other incentives. It's like
there have to be at least two.
You must find the other incentives in the Legend of Bob.
Let's go to the factory and get it from the dealer.
Ocarina of Honesty.
This is getting stupid.
I'm going to refer to Steel Cage as Honest Bob from now on.
Yeah, I'm just going to call him Bob. Bobby.
Bob. Hey, Bobby.
Wait a second. When you say Bobby, it makes me think of Kotick.
Oh.
Ew.
Bobber.
I don't think that's Honest Bob.
That's true facts.
Dude, and a reminder, he was in the Epstein book.
I'm not surprised.
Release the list.
Well, yeah.
Something funny happened. I'm gonna leak my DMs with League and Shard the other day.
I thought you were about to leak the list. I was like, damn.
I don't have the list.
We're here a leak.
He because Lee is weird in the way he contacts each and every one of us. He'll like say "moose ya goose" when he wants to talk to me, just to get my attention, make sure I'm online. Where the fuck did he say it? He was some along the lines of bad news. Activision is suing us. We have to change the name of the game to Bobby Kotick Hero or something along those lines. I'm like, and then he immediately followed it up with just kidding. I'm like, yeah, I knew you were kidding, but okay, yeah, we can talk. What do you want to talk about today, man?
He basically did the same thing to me, but with 3D printers. He's like, 3D printers are about to get way more expensive, except for those who create guitar controllers. And I was like, man, shut up.
I'd be this close to quitting if that was real. If I was one of y'all.
Yeah, I found it. Bad news. Activision sued us, so we have to call Red Octane Bobby Kotick Games now. Just kidding.
God damn it.
This is stupid.
I was talking to Miscellany the other day in a call, and I was sharing my screen, and like Lee just calls me, and Miscellany was like, "Oh," and I'm just like, I was like, "I gotta go, man.
I gotta go. Trust me, it's important. This is how he operates."
Yeah.
Funny. Well, anyways,
good shit.
If any of you guys have anything else to talk about, say it now, because otherwise we're gonna get out of here.
I think this is a great conversation about the past,
it's been a cool episode.
Thank
you. Thank you so much for coming on, Scott.
This is fucking awesome.
Thank you guys for having me on. I wouldn't have done anything else this last couple of hours.
Awesome.
No, this is our type of shit. This is what Lawyer is about. Is like just chilling, talking about the old days, and that's exactly.
I love it, man. I love it, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. Nuggets.
Yeah,
steak nuggets.
Steak nuggets. I want to try some of them motherfuckers.
If anybody's tried them, let me know because they look interesting.
Talk about fast food.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, we always talk about there's somebody in the comments. It's like this amount of time till fast food mentioned. It always happens. I don't know how, but thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you. Thank you, Scott, for coming on LocalH. Go check him out. We'll link him down below. Go join Milohax. Go play the deluxe mods. Go play Go play Permadeath. Go play all these other projects that Milohax has touched because they've done wonders for this entire community. And I cannot thank the collective of Milohax enough, and by extension, LocalH himself for starting the whole thing and keeping it running. So thank you, H. Appreciate you.
Sure.
Claps for LocalH. Not the band, the man. We'll see you guys next week. We're going to have Janak on to talk more about the deluxe mods and Milohax stuff.
Don't forget the next 2 weeks. Make sure you guys watch.
Yes, we're going to have another person on
definitely.
after Janak as well.
Milohax.
It's a secret. It's a secret. But we will have another. We're having a whole Milohax arc. We have to give our respect to this organization because it's done so much for the community and we appreciate it. So, thank you guys so much. See you. Bye. See you next week.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.